Hey everyone, Andang here for some very big news for not just LOTRO, but just MMOs in general. This is pretty big news, and that is the fact that LOTRO is continuing its free period that it's had already for 10 plus weeks, and is extending it for 5 plus, well, it'll be a total of 5 plus months, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy that they are continuing this on until August 31st. This is by far the best deal any MMOs had, as far as I know. And maybe even any game. I can't think of any game that's had 10 plus years of content that made all that content free for any period over a month. Like that's huge, absolutely huge. And we're seeing 5 plus months. And not only that, that's the base thing, but a lot of people were wondering, well, where are they going to go from here? What are they going to do to keep players there? And apparently, players that are enjoying this, or even those that haven't even experienced this at all, there's going to be a coupon code sometime by August 31st. And this coupon code will permanently make available all of the non-expansion quest packs on an account. That's huge. That's including the most recent quest pack that they just released this month? It might have been the end of last month. I don't remember. Time's been crazy recently. That's amazing. Seriously, this is the biggest news as far as a payment model that I think any game has ever gotten. Like, this is giant, absolutely major. And I can't believe that there is not more news companies, as far as gaming news companies that aren't PC related. I can't believe they're not covering this, because this is a huge deal. And I could see a lot of like op-eds talking about, different gaming models and seeing, how different they're viable, because I think LOTRO's been making a lot more money by allowing a lot more players to come into their game, and so they've been buying like the cosmetic side of things and quality of life kind of things. And so this is a big deal. I still can't believe that they're doing this. Also, on top of all that, there's going to be a limited time sale for expansion quests in the LOTRO store. So this isn't expansion packs, this is just the quest packs and also the instance clusters. So it doesn't include like the cosmetics and things that you'd get with an expansion purchase. But the first 5 expansion quest packs are all going to cost only 99 LOTRO points each. Most players can grind out 99 LOTRO points in a day. Easily. I've seen some players that can do it in under an hour, which is really amazing. This is huge. Absolutely huge. You could get all of this, the first 5 expansions and their instance clusters, for less than $7. And even less if you already have, grinded out LOTRO points. It's crazy. Tebik in the chat says, Cordovan said, for those that don't know, if you're just watching this video for the first time, Cordovan is the community manager for the Lord of the Rings Online, and he apparently said that the 2 months of free content had been successful for the company. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that this is forcing them to reevaluate their free-to-play model. Somebody asked what they're going to do for new players after August 31st, 2020. And they said that they're not ready to announce anything yet, which is very different than we're just going to go back to what we had before. I think we could very easily see something like All of Shadows of Angmar going free or something like that. I think there's definitely going to be a change in their model coming after August 31st, even with these coupons and everything else that they have going. This is absolutely huge. I do think for sure that the next zone that they release at the end of the year and also the next expansion that they release will definitely be costing money. And I think that that is the right move to make. You have all these new players in the ecosystem. It makes sense to charge for the in-game new content stuff. But making a lot of this earlier stuff free will go a long way to getting a lot more players into their game. And Mistweaver says, anyways, to think that we can actually thank Corona for this. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like, as horrible as Corona is, SSG did something that they went out of the way to do something very nice. And along the way of doing something very nice, they realized, wait a second, are we actually making more money doing it this way? And I don't know if they're actually making more, but they're at least making enough to have continued this on for many more months than they first announced. And also doing these coupons and everything else to keep this content free, right? So this is absolutely crazy that this is coming out of this. So, you know, that is some good news for players to hear. Like, there's so much bad news in the world right now. It's fantastic to hear some really good news. When will they give the code? They didn't say, but it'll be sometime, and you'll have through August 31st to redeem it. So I'm sure there will be plenty of time to redeem this code. It sounds, though, that the expansion sale will be for a very limited time. So I'm not sure when they're going to give that code, but it does sound like it'll be available for quite some time. And then the expansion sale will be for a very limited time. Now, you don't have to be VIP just for Ministerial Dailies anymore, right? Alright, yeah, we haven't covered the extra news down here, but apparently they're going to be updating their VIP program. So VIPs will get access to a vendor that will grant them the following benefits once per day. 48 hours of town service items, which, yeah, I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm guessing that that's like repairs and things like that. So I'm guessing you could probably like remotely sell and repair your gear and things like that, and maybe even remotely have crafting or something like that, is what I'm guessing this means, but I'm not sure. And yeah, Neurotic Anarchy, they're going to probably have to reevaluate their whole store and their whole model once August 31st hits. Yeah, I don't understand the 48 hours thing. Because once per day, they're getting access to 48 hours. Yeah, I don't know what this means. They're also getting a buff that negates item wear. So that's to help negate repair, which would be awesome inside instances and things. And a buff that provides rapid crafting. So you potentially don't have to like sit there all day waiting for your crafter to craft, which would be really nice too. Torvik, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. One of the happiest days in your time in LOTRO? Yeah, no kidding. When will the code be available? So I already answered that earlier. They don't know. They haven't announced yet when the code will be available, but it sounds like the code will be available for some time through August 31st. So I'm guessing at some point in the near future we'll get that code. In the coming days. So that's when you'll get it, in the coming days. Who knows? VIPs do not need to do anything to get this update, as your VIP accounts will automatically receive the benefit in-game and near future. Please continue to enjoy our games. We are happy to have you all here. Sincerely, the teams at Stangstone Games. If you get a mobile... Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, mobile bank auction, etc. Yeah, that would be huge. That'd be huge. And definitely a great thing for VIPs. A wedding present. Nice. Where do you usually get the codes? Usually they put the codes up on the forums. So there'll probably be a code in there. My guess is they'll probably, because this is such a big thing, they'll probably make it be more apparent where that code is than even that, and they'll probably be in the launcher or something, but don't quote me on that. It might just be in the forums. But whenever that code comes out, I'll probably make another video or at least talk about it on stream. The 25th in August, yeah. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, both my parents have birthdays in August, Mistweaver. That's cool. So anyway, as I've said, this is the biggest news for any free-to-play game I've ever seen. To me, this is even bigger than an announcement of going free-to-play. Because usually when a game company announces that they're going free-to-play, they're not going 100% free-to-play. Or if they are, they were recently created, right? The fact that LOTRO, after what, like 13 years or whatever, is going free for everybody that plays by the 31st outside of expansions, like, that's huge. Absolutely huge, especially considering it was already in a free-to-play model, right? Like, definitely a great day to be a LOTRO player. So anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below if you're watching over on YouTube, and I'll see you guys again real soon for some more content. Take care, everybody, and have a great, fantastic rest of your summer, and let's look forward to that Gun to Bat expansion. But till then, have a great day.